God. Right, man. Ren, dear God. Now, I'm doing this particular reaction because it's somebody that actually I've been speaking to on Instagram DMs. He sent me a message, I think it was on Wednesday. It was about 2 days. I've got so many messages, I've got to read through them. But then when I read the message, I just realized that this person was going through a bit of a tough time. He just needed somebody to talk to, and asked me if I could possibly do a reaction to this song for him because the song means a lot to him. And yeah, so you know who you are, man. Chin up. Chin up. You're important to this world. Don't ever, 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 ever give up. Like I told you on my messages, this community is here for you. Fable Squad's here for you. I am here for you. If you ever need to chat, I'm here, right? So absolutely, this song is dedicated to you, man. I hope you enjoy this reaction. I've never heard it before, so this is going to be a new artist, a new lesson for me, which is absolutely awesome. But hey, man, never keep your head down. Never keep your head down. The sun shines the next day, man. You keep going, man. Your beating heart's important. So it's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we got over here. As you know, it's Grade the Form. We're grading all music out of 3 specific categories, which is sound, content, and obviously vocal ability of the artist. Let's see what we got. Let me turn on some CCs over here. Let's see what we got. Grade the Form.
Hello, it's Ren. I don't really know how to start this letter. Oh, fuck it. Is this life really what it seems? Cause lately I've been in this place between awake and dreams. I know what
Okay, I like this format already. So basically he's writing a letter to God. I love to say, is life really what it seems? Right? Being in between being awake and your dreams. So awake and sleep. Okay. Let's pay attention. Let's go back.
I don't really know how to start this letter. Oh, fuck it. Is this life really what it seems? Cause lately I've been in this place between awake and dreams. I know I only reach out to you when I'm feeling blue. I promise I'm not using you, I'm just confused. I've got some questions I would like some answers to. Like, is there meaning to this state of short existence?
Yes, there is. And I like the fact that, okay, so is there meaning to the state of short existence? Okay, we're gonna go into my theories and my philosophical story. Anyway, okay, so let's get started. Is there meaning to this life? Yes, it is. There's absolutely meaning to this life. The fact that it's short, the fact that your existence is short already shows you that there is meaning to this life, right? You've got a purpose and you've only got a limited time. You've only got a limited time to fulfill your purpose in this life, right? So if I had to give anybody, any of you that are actually watching, if I had to give you another 50,000 years to live, saying, you know what, you don't have to worry about it. Here's another 50,000 years, right, to your life, to your existence. Here's another 50,000 years. Every single thing that you value today will lose value. Every single thing that you value and that you love today will lose value. You know what gives life meaning? Right? The very element that gives life meaning is the fact that it's short. The fact that you also don't know when and how it'll be taken away from you is what gives life meaning. There's something so special to the fact that our life is limited that in the back of our minds, we need to accept, and we still don't though, we need to accept that the very things that we have need to be treasured. If I had to give you 50, if I had to give you immortality, life would mean absolutely nothing. I don't want to live forever, right? Because if I had to live forever, everything I love would mean nothing to me. Time would be a useless concept. Who cares? I mean, why must I do this today? Why must I love today? Why must I do this for my partner today? I can do it tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next 1,000 years. The fact that we're not immortal is why our life is so special, why our life is so beautiful. You've got a limited time on this planet to come in, bring your purpose in, right? Do what you need to do for others, and then exit. Not to say that you're not going to come back, not to say that you won't come back in different energy or in a different form, not to say that that won't happen. But right now, as you are in this vehicle, that limitation that you have, that you've only got a certain amount of time, is what gives you that real special meaning. Do it today, not tomorrow, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. Let's go.
My existential thoughts show hope there are, cause I'm resistant to thinking that there won't be something better in the distance. And God, is there an afterlife where pain is non-existent? If you're up there, God, do you sit upon a throne? Or are you a humble soul wearing sandals and tattered clothes? Do you mingle with the people like an equal? Then on Sundays just kick back and chill and put your feet up?
I love this. This is such a cool song. I love this kind of thing. I love this kind of thing because it actually gets you thinking. And these are all the questions. And there's nothing to question. A lot of people, when I was in school, it says, no, you mustn't question God. This blind faith, I always found really ridiculous, in my personal opinion. This blind faith, right? If there is a higher being would want you to question, right? Would want you to question your existence. Questioning your existence is a huge part of life. A huge part of life. The only thing is, I find a lot of people try to find the answers in life and forget to live in the question. It's okay to live in the question. Does he really exist? That's the question, right? And it's okay. It's mysterious. It's fine. You know what I mean? One day you'll find out, or maybe one day you won't. But live in the question. But that pursuit for the answer, we don't need the answer to that question. You don't need the answer to whether God exists or doesn't. We don't need to be good to each other because there is a God. We need to be good to each other because that's just a human thing to do. It's an orderly thing to do. It's part of the natural order. Be kind. I'm not kind because someone's watching over me. I'm kind because if I'm not, I'm hurting somebody. I'm hurting somebody with a soul. I'm hurting somebody with a heart. Right? That should be kindness, and not murdering people and just being one with people is just a human natural order. I don't need the 10 commandments to tell me that I need to love my neighbor. I should just love my neighbor as a human being. I need to love my neighbor, because if I hurt the neighbor, I physically feel that. And the problem is that as a child, that's how you are. You physically feel that. But we get desensitized as we grow older. We get desensitized in society to feeling that it is okay to trample on people's lives because it meets an end. Humanity comes from here. It doesn't come from the Bible, and it doesn't come from up there. Humanity comes from here. You are the God of your existence. What you do to others lies with you. Come on, man.
Did I really choose this life that I'm living now? Will my sins be forgiven if I speak them out? I won't lie to you, God, if there is a heaven. I really hope I get there, cause for real it sounds like heaven. Reading past the lines, I just let go.
Ooh.
Searching for profits, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo.
I like this. I absolutely love this. And you know what? I will have any sort of beliefs. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I'm a very spiritual person, so I'm not really one for the Bible and that kind of thing. But I respect all religions, and I will listen to Christian music, and I will listen to Jewish music. I will listen to Muslim music. I don't actually care at the end of the day. I've always said that the best religion in the world is whatever gives you hope. It's best religion in the world is whatever you believe in. Right? That adds meaning to your life. So I will always respect that. And that's why I'll always love things like this, because there's still something so powerful that there's something common between us human beings. Yes, we might not agree on who God actually is and who his favorite people are, or who his chosen people are. We might not agree on that, but the one thing we can agree on is that there is something of power out there that created all of this. There's no ways it could have come by chance. We can at least agree on that. The rest is semantics. The semantics can be for the individual. The masses can just respect. That's all I think of. But anyway, let's go.
They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain. Dear God, why do people kill each other in your name? Is it really what you want, or have we lost our way? Cause it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of...
More people in the world has been killed in the name of religion. This is my biggest problem with religion. Again, like I said, I respect it all, but when people are killing each other for beliefs, and I always tend to think to myself, and this is just my own question, where I think to myself, whose belief is that? Whose argument is that? And every time I ask somebody that question, I say, whose argument are you so vehemently defending? Whose argument is that? Right? I'm talking about radical people with their religions and that kind of thing, where they have no respect for other people, where they, either they believe they're the chosen ones, and I'm like, whose argument is that? Religion has been around for thousands of years, right? Whose argument did you take? Were you at the table when that argument was written? Were you at the table and did you sit there and write that argument and then fall into agreement of that argument all the way back then? No, that argument was passed down from generation to generation, manipulated from generation to generation, right? Until that argument was presented by your ancestors, your grandparents, your this, your that, your father, your mother, passed that argument on to you. Do you blindly follow that without question? I'm not saying don't have faith. I'm not saying don't believe it. But would you be okay with people dying in the name of an argument that you were never part of? That was passed down thousands of years down to you. And you don't even possibly know if that falls in line with who we are as people today. It's an interesting question. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but I'm saying it's an interesting question. Why vehemently and blindly follow an argument you were never part of? Especially an argument that wasn't done in your day and age. It was done thousands of years ago, not knowing how this argument has evolved and been manipulated through the masses to eventually reach you. But you will blindly, vehemently follow it to the point that we've got to kill each other for it. Okay?
Moral values they're given. What is right and what is wrong? Am I a sinner if I don't comply with everything that Moses said, or is that dumb? And why do people disguise hatred in your name? Homophobia, a history of violent wars and causing pain. High priests in the tower stacking riches. Women burnt at the stakes called witches.
You see, this is actually a very good point. Sorry guys, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm saying the Catholic Church today is so much more accepting of gay marriage and gay people. Back in the day, they absolutely weren't. I mean, it was something that could be punishable by being beheaded for homosexuality. It was an argument created how long ago that slowly evolved to being accepted today. So how much can we stand by all of these arguments? You can expand on that down below if you want.
In the name of God, Allah, Zeus, Jesus, people claiming lives justified by your allegiance. I think it's more complex than good versus evil. I think that there's both darkness and light inside people. Through different eyes, a man called a terrorist could be a freedom fighter if he's fighting for the side.
Yes, man. Yes, exactly, man. Fuck it, this song is amazing. I'm so sorry for swearing, but I've said this so many times before. In the same exact human being, you can get a Hitler and a Mother Teresa. In the same person, inside you as a person. You could have been molded into a Hitler and you could have been. It's all environmental. It's all situational. Right? You are a blank canvas when you are born as a child. You could have gone either way at the end of the day. But the natural form, the natural order is light. The natural order is the beauty of a human being, is innocence. Babies and kids have innocence. That's why we should listen to kids, right? Because adults get skewed and their ideas get manipulated and molded into environmental situations where kids don't. They just tell the honesty. They tell the honest truth. They are who they are as people. Yes, they need guidance at the end of the day. But no kid is born a villain. No kid is born bad. We teach them to be bad. We teach them to hate. We teach them to be racist. We teach them to be homophobic. We need to be careful with the blank canvases that we bring up in this world. Let's go, man.
You're with reading past the lines. I just let go. for profits, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo. They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain. So is it ignorant to claim that we know what you want? And if I fast for the Sabbath, is that what you want? Or is tradition just superstition, religion a human vision just crafted out of people's ambition? Listen, I knew a girl that lost a baby before it was born. What's the purpose of that, God? What is it for?
Its purpose was not meant to be here. It was not meant to be here at the end of the day. And this is what I believe. I don't believe, when people sit there and say that everything happens for a reason. There needs to be some sort of logical element to that. There needs to be a logical argument to that. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, well, everything happens for a reason. What reason is that at the end of the day? My belief is that there's natural order. Natural order is if something is fit to live in an ecosystem, it thrives. If something is not fit to live in an ecosystem, it dies. Right? And that's the beauty about the natural order, as painful as it is, right? That even when being born, or even when a plant is growing, or when an animal is growing, if you're not fit to live in this ecosystem, nature has got a way of taking you out of it. It needs to fit the equilibrium, it needs to fit the balance of this order. And death and life is all part of this balance. You can't have that balance without it. Death and life is what balances this ecosystem. Good and bad, light and dark, up and down. Everything has an equilibrium. Everything has an equal ecosystem. In this ecosystem, everything has a level playing field that needs to be balanced some way. And it's just nature's way, nature's order of being like, not now. You die if a kid is born or has been conceived and is almost to birth and he dies. It was just nature's way of saying, you're not fit, not now, not at this time. Not to say I won't bring you back, but right now, this system is not compatible for you. That's just me.
Why did my best friends die before I hit 25? Is it 'cause there's something better in the afterlife? God, I've been feeling suicidal lately. Mental health is worsening, it feels like it might break me. If you're watching, you know that I've been strong. But God, how much longer do I have to hold on? Please just give me some solace, so that I know you've got my back. Please just give me some relief. God, is that too much to ask?
No, it's not. And if God could answer you, I believe, my belief, and I'm very careful with this, I always say it's my belief, is saying instead of look up to me, level the playing field. Look to the people that are on the ground with you. Those are the ones that are going to help you. Those are your God. Look forward, not upwards. There are no people up there that are going to help you. The people that are going to help you are in front of you. That is the lifeboat God has sent you. That's why He's put so many of us on this planet. That's why He's put all this beauty on this planet, whether it be from animals to beautiful skies, to nature, to everything. Every single thing therapeutic, every single thing that can help a human being in life, bring them peace, is at eye level. Everything. The person you love, the horizon, animals, the beauty in this world is all at eye level. When we look up, we forget those that can connect with us, those that can help us. I tend to believe that when we look up, God tells us to look down. Because I've given you what you need. Right? Take it from there. Awesome. Love the song. Obviously, this is a British artist, so obviously it's a UK artist, but the UK artists are just so flipping brilliant, man. I genuinely believe the UK artists are one of the best in the world, man. I've never heard a UK artist that doesn't make me think, that doesn't get me in feeling a certain way. They're just absolutely brilliant. Anyway, you know who you are, man. You requested this song, man, and I hope this gave you a little bit of light, and I hope it at least brightened up your day. I know it's your favorite song, man, but like I said, man, you're a special person, and every single person around you is there for a reason. Look forward. What's up there will look after you, no doubt, right? But you are on this earth, on this level playing field, at the same time as all these other people, for a reason. Look forward, don't look up. Love you all, man. Peace.